That's things that you should take if you're making a travel vlog of any kind. We're going to Colorado for 5 days, and I don't know what to pack. Like, I know it's gonna be cold there, I just don't know how cold, and that's the problem with going to places you've never been before. You don't know what the weather's going to be like, and well, I don't want to overpack, but I also don't want to have... I think the secret to traveling and making it as like enjoyable as you possibly can is packing light. I've been doing that a lot lately. Every time I pack light, I never regret it. I never end up needing... I never feel like I have a need for anything more. But every time I pack more than I need, I always regret it. This trip is gonna be it's a work trip, but it's also just going to. I've never been to Colorado, so we're gonna go check some stuff out. But it's also a work trip, meaning that I have to pack all of the work stuff, but also the stuff that work. There's a lot to pack. We don't really like checking bags, mostly just because, well, perfect example of this is when we were flying back from LA a couple weeks ago. We walked into the terminal and the checked bag line was like out the door. It was like a 3-hour wait in that line. All to be said, we're trying to cram everything for 5 days for work and for fun into... It'll be fun. In light of me having to pack everything, I figured I would dedicate this video to what to bring when shooting a travel vlog. Everything is going to fit in this bag. I like having all of my clothes in my carry-on and all of my camera gear in like this backpack. Starting from the bottom, working my way this way. This is going to be my DJI drone controller drone right here. Going up from here, this is going to be a little gimbal for my smartphone, just for some specific shots that I want to get. Underneath that is going to be a charging bank. To the left of it, it's going to be a cable for this Sony charger for this camera. This is just batteries and SD cards, and then underneath here is going to be an aperture light. I always try to have a light just because you never know what the lighting situation is going to be, and I just like to be able to know that I can fill anything that needs to be fixed. Coming up here, I used to have a 70-200, but I broke that and it hasn't been fixed yet. So taking its place is my reading glasses, just a snack, and then these empty compartments is going to be my laptop charger. And this compartment is going to be for cameras like my Insta360 Go 3. In the top compartment is going to be my little pouch for on the plane, and then some extra batteries. And I'll put my headphones in here, that way I can like quickly access them. But that's pretty much everything in the main compartment, and then up here is just cables and just a bunch of other uninteresting stuff. And this sleeve is going to be where this computer is going to go eventually. Also in that top pouch, I'll put my SD card reader right here and my SSD for editing these vlogs. And then I have a couple other things charging still that are gonna go in that bag, but I figured I would show you those right now. One of the 3 things that's in here still is going to be my drone batteries. They're just finishing charging right now. And then I'm gonna bring this iPad for, honestly, it's just for the plane so that I can watch movies. And then this little point and shoot guy right here, which is currently still charging. Last but not least is going to be this camera setup, which is going to be a Sony a7S III with a 12-24 lens, a ECM B1M microphone, and then a newer little like tripod thing. And that's honestly pretty much it for vlogging. Before I forget, I'm also using my phone, but that's not just that's for other things too. That's what's been working for me. Most of the links for all that stuff will be down below. If there's something in there that isn't linked down below, let me know and I'll find one and put it in the description for you. Guy's driving was Okay, we got through security in like record time. With all the gear that I'm bringing, obviously it's going to be dependent on the shoot, but that's just currently what I've been running with. That's things that you should take if you're making a travel vlog of any kind. All right, we have an hour and a half till our flight. We left early because there's a bunch of stuff going on downtown and we weren't sure if it was gonna. In any event, we have a lot of time. Do you want to get? You want to get coffee? Coffee. We're in our little suite lounge thing. I had some people ask what this thing was. It's called the Minute Suites, but basically with one of our credit cards, we get an hour free in here, and this is the only lounge besides Delta in the Nashville airport. So every time we fly, we end up coming here if we can. It's literally just this little room, but compared to sitting out in the terminal with everybody else, this is totally fine. Not here. We're on a shuttle to go to a rental car, but we're in Denver. You know, it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. Okay, I don't think I've actually explained why we're in Denver. We're here for work. Tomorrow we're shooting a wedding. The next 4 days we're honestly just hanging out because we've both never been to Denver, and we wanted to check it out. Also, I'm sitting in our rental car, and Savannah is in and out getting us food. Basically, my job is to guard all of the gear. We're at the hotel now. I don't know. Yeah.